All right, we're so close to the end of the CEBL season, and there were some questions in the Reddit of how the playoff structure works. I also want to say thank you for all the love and support I've just got on my recent video about Tristan Jass. So first off, the playoff structure. It's kind of confusing, but also kind of straightforward. If you look at your screen, you can see the playoff structure. I have it here. It might change a little bit with the wins and loss, but there is something called the championship host. And the championship host for this year is the Winnipeg CEBL. And they get a bye all the way to the Western Conference Final. And you might be sitting there and be like, why do they get that? And I'm like, I don't know myself. And me personally, I do not enjoy it. For the rest of the playoffs, it kind of works the same. You have the bottom two seeds, so it's easily the East. So the fourth and third seed will play. Winner of that game goes to the semifinals, which is the second seed, and the winner of that goes to the Eastern Finals, which plays the first seed. And winner of that goes to the finals on August 24th, and that is in Winnipeg. That's kind of the reason why Winnipeg gets the bye, but like, doesn't really make sense. I'm pretty sure there is no home games either, and it's best of one, which me personally, I think the finals at least should be a best of three. First game is August 14th, 9:30 for the Western play-in, and then 7 the West play-in is Edmonton versus Calgary, which I say Calgary takes that one. Then I'm gonna say Vancouver probably beat Calgary, and then Vancouver's slapping Winnipeg, but there is a small chance because Winnipeg has beat Vancouver before, and then Vancouver versus whoever wins in the Eastern side. Scarborough Shooting Stars is gonna beat Montreal Alliance. Montreal Alliance isn't the greatest team. Then I can see the Scarborough Shooting Stars beating the Blackjacks, but with how they've been playing recently, it's kind of iffy. I think Ottawa will take it. Then they will lose against Niagara, which doesn't really make any upsets happen. And then after that, it'd be Vancouver versus Niagara, which would be a finals rematch of last season, but Vancouver will take it this time because Niagara doesn't look anywhere close to strong as last time, and Vancouver is like a powerhouse. And then Vancouver wins it this year. Comment who you have winning this championship. And now let's move over to my awards for the season. And we're going to start with Canadian Player of the Year, Sean Miller-Moore. He'll at 3, averaging 18.6, 5 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 1.1 steal. Then I have Tyree Samuel at 2. He's averaging 20.6 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 1.1 steal. And then Simi Shitsu, he's averaging 19.9 points per game, 11.1 rebounds, 1.7 steals, and 1.3 blocks. Now we go for the Coach of the Year. Third for Coach of the Year is the Stingers head coach, Jordan Baker, leading his team to a 14-9 loss. Better than the Lions, they beat them twice the regular season. Then it is the Calgary Surge head coach, Caleb Candles. It's not Candles, I'm gonna pronounce it like that. 16-7. And then finally the Vancouver Bandits, 18-5, and their head coach is Kyle Julius. Now, 6th man of the year is Chris Smith with 9.3 points and 4.8 rebounds from Stingers. Then I have Boucard from the River Lions, averaging 7.1 points and 5.1 rebounds. And then Zane Waterman, past CEBL champion with the Brandon Honey Badgers, now playing for the Ottawa Blackjacks. He's averaging 15.6 points and 4.7 rebounds. And next we have Defensive Player of the Year, Isaiah Moore, sitting at 3rd, averaging 1.4 steals and 1 block. And you guys might be confused on the next one, but Jameer Nelson Jr. is sitting at 2nd because still on the CEBL website, he's averaging 3.2 steals per game. Defensive Player of the Year that I have is Simi Shitsu. He's here again, Canadian Player of the Year, and he's here for Defensive Player of the Year as he's averaging 1.7 steals and 1.3 blocks. And finally, it is Most Valuable Player, the player that impacts their team the most, helps them with a winning chance, which I could see like Simi Shitsu being on that list for some people, but it's not for me. And here is my top 3 MVPs of the CEBL season. Sitting at number 3 is Sean East, 2nd from the Edmonton Stingers. Literally just had MVP chance at the free throw line. He's averaging 23 points, 4.2 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 2 steals. Then from the Calgary Surge, it is Greg Brown III, as he's averaging 20 points per game, 8.4 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 1.8 blocks. And finally, Vancouver Bandits, Australian monster, Mitch Creek, averaging 23.8 points, 6.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 1.5 steals on crazy efficiency from the field. That is my list of the awards and the breakdown of the playoffs. If you guys are confused, make sure you guys like and subscribe for more, and make sure you comment who you have MVP. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.
No, and I noticed Mason Forsyth getting set to check back. He had that assignment early on in this game, and I